Hello and welcome to this B1 Usability Package e-learning session. My name is Rasmus Jensen and the topic of this session is B1 time task, where we'll be looking into the reporting options. During your normal workflow with B1 time task, you might feel the need for some reporting. In the initial phase, we deliver some very essential reporting, and as the product evolves, we'll add some more. But remember, you always have the entire usability package of Crystal reports and SQL reports in order to do tremendous amount of work in order to make your own reporting on the time task data. They are just tables in the database, so you can make any kind of reporting on the system already. But let's look at the default reports delivered with the product. They are all under time task reports. There are two set of reports, the management reports and the employee reports. By default, the employee reports can be seen by everyone, while the task reports are only, as default, had authorizations to super users. You can change that in the normal administration of authorization if you want to, but that's the default. So I'm logged in, and in this case I can see all my tasks. So here are my tasks. I have the two tasks I've used in the previous sessions, plus a few additional tasks just for seeing the different options in the system right now. So let's maximize it and have a look at what we can do. The different reporting have a smart intelligent filter up here. So if I need to find only the task for Norm Thompson, I can do that. Or if I clean out a field, it will always show every data. So in the task section, I can choose a specific business partner, the task type, the task status, to give me every single one of them that is planned, or give me every single one of them that is closed, and so on. And again, also the billing type. You can navigate to the task and the business partner. You can have the description of the task as well, and you can have the date, expected billing date, task status, how many allocated hours. In this case, there was no business partners allocated, so it will not show how many allocated hours because it doesn't know. There was 5, but it was distributed by everyone. While if we go and have a look at one like Norm Thompson, I'm logged in as Rasmus right now and had 10 hours. I can also see how many of those I've actually registered in here, how many negative difference there will be if I go over my registered hours, and the different task type, billing type, and profit centers. I have a summary in the sum columns, and if I want to see more about what I actually registered, I can either go to my registrations or go directly from here into that report. So here we have the my registrations, and because I jumped directly to this from task number 8, it automatically chose task number 8 here, and showing the different registration for task number 8. If I go in and choose remove that, I will see, of course, all my registrations. Again, there's an active filter up here where you can choose in which month and year you actually did the registration, the task it was on, the business partner it was on, if you have approved the registration or not yet, and if it was actually billable with billable hours or not. You can again see the date, the registration, go directly to it, task, business partner code and name, how many hours you actually spent on it, and how many of them were billable, and if you have approved it or not. You can also see the internal and external remarks if you want that. So these were the two My Registration reports for the currently logged in users, tasks and registrations. And knowing this as a manager, you will immediately understand the overview reporting as well, because they are essentially the same, but with one difference is you have the option to see every single employee or a specific employee. Given that some tasks do not have employees, it will automatically say that if I choose my employee, it will, in the end, on my task, which was task number 9, I wasn't set specifically to this task, but I have the option to still see it because I have the option to register on it. So essentially the same filter, the same fields down here, but you can see it for different employees. One thing also to note is task 8 is being shown 2 times here, and that is because there were 2 different people on it. And in order to see the different allocated hours and registered hours, you need to be able to see the different sections of it. The overview of registrations is essentially the same, because again you have the same filters, but you have now the option to go in and choose an employee in the system, but essentially exactly the same options, just for the overview. This concludes this session. For training material, please go to service.boyum-it.com/education, or if you want a free demo of the product, go to license.boyum-it.com/b1up. If you want to contact us, you can do it either by our sales email or our support email. Thank you for attending.